everybody? I am Steve. This is A is for Alice, B is for Bob, and today C is for Catherine S. Condolences to her and her family. Her father recently passed away. So if you get head over to her channel, she posted a nice tribute to him. And we are picking up where we left off on the letter E with my Purge, an album cover that freaked out my mother in 1972. Edgar Winter group, They Only Come Out at Night. Right, and then the follow-up, it's a pretty good album. It's not as good, but Shock Treatment. And really, those are the only two Edgar Winter albums you need to own. As far as studio goes, you want the Roadwork album. Here is your AC/DC of Denmark, Electric Guitars, their album String Fever, and their album Rock and Roll Radio. And I thought I had one more. Oh no, I've got the other one on CD, that's right, okay. Yellow. My bookmark. Moving on to, ELO. Everybody knows the story behind this, right? Their first album. It's ELO 1, but in America, we thought it was No Answer because the secretary at their label in the U.S. called over to the U.K. to find out the title of the album. And because of the time change, there was nobody there. So she just wrote down in the notes, No Answer. So it was called No Answer here. ELO 2, my first exposure to them because of their rockin' version of Roll Over Beethoven. On the Third Day, My Bell. Talk about a guitar riff. We've also got Mark Bolan, T-Rex, playing guitar on that song. My favorite album by them, and it is the original master recording. El Dorado. Face the Music. It's a drop off in quality, big time, but it's still a very good album. Then this is the pop album that really breaks them. New World Record. And then I need to get a proper copy of Out of the Blue. I only have this picture disc, which looks cool, but I want a better sounding version. Discovery, or do you say Disco Very? Don't Bring Me Down, Cruz. Time. Anthony Gambler, I think it was this album. He just sent me a text earlier in the week. He says, man, this album blows. It's going on eBay. Secret Messages. Maybe it was Secret Messages. It was one of the two. Balance of Power. Now, if it's got Jeff Lynne's name on it, it goes under ELO because they're synonymous, okay? So From Out of Nowhere. It's Jeff Lynne's Electric Light Orchestra for legal reasons. Elf. There's your Ronnie James Dio you want. Oh, yeah. I was lucky enough to see Elf open for Deep Purple. Carolina County Ball. Very different album than the first. But it's still a very good album. And then Trying to Burn the Sun. It's kind of between the first two. Eloy. Shout out to my buddy Pat over at Close to the Edge. He turned me on to Eloy. This is the album Planets. I only have two of their albums on vinyl, Dawn, but I've got a bunch of them on CD. Elton John, Friends. I hate when fucking people did that. Why would you do that? Why would you just do what I did? I would open it up and I would write my name on the inside. Not the gatefold, on the inside, on the plain cardboard. Empty Sky. Self-titled. Madman, my favorite album by him. Man, if side 2 was as good as side 1, that'd be in my top 20 albums of all time. Honky Chateau. Don't Shoot Me. I remember going to the record store with my mom. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. And after that, I don't need any more Elton John. And at one point I thought, you know what? The completist in me is going to try and get everything. And I've got a bunch on CD and some other crap here on LP, which you're going to see. Rock of the West Sea blows. Blue Moves blows. A Single Man. No Wonder Why You're a Single Man. Your music blows. Sleeping with the Past. Leather Jackets. Oh, yeah, one of the most unfortunate album covers. Well, the back of it. Look at that. My God, come on. Get your shit together. That album sucks. Okay, I do not like Elvis Costello at all, except for one song. And that is the song that is on this album. I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down, okay? That's why I bought this album. It's telling me, get happy, Steve. But you know what? Oh, man, do I need it? You know what? No, I don't. Get out of here, Elvis. Elvis has left the building. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the debut. Oh, yeah, Lucky Man. We had a dog named Lucky. That's what I used to call him. I would call him Lucky Man. Tarkus, here's your prog rock for you. You want some prog rock? That's a good place to start. Trilogy, fantastic album. Love the album cover, too. Talk about loving an album cover. Brain cell surgery. You want that where it opens up. You don't want some bullshit where it's just one piece. All right. Works. Love Beach. The much maligned Love Beach. Black Moon. Saw him on this tour. I think this is a very good album. Emerson, Lake and Powell. Now, Palmer's gone, so they had to find a drummer whose last name started with P. They went to Cozy Powell. Okay? Good move, because Cozy is a fantastic drummer. Emmett Rhodes, you know what? You always hear comments about this, how he is so Beatlesque. I have had trouble getting into this album. I just don't get it, so it's gone. I need to get at least rid of one more E. I've only got rid of two. Enough's Enough. Local Chicago band. That's their best album, their debut, as it is with many bands. Here's a limited edition on Peach, and they called it Peach Fuzz. They are so clever. Okay, this one's called Dissonance, and it's on green vinyl. I don't know why. I guess there's not a color for Dissonance. Hard Rock Night. Well, as you can understand here, going by the font, it's nothing but Beatle-related music. You got Magic Mystery Tour, Cold Turkey, Eleanor Rigby, Live and Let Die, Dear Prudence, Helter Skelter, Jet Revolution, Back in USR, and with a little help from my friends. I've seen them a couple of times just because they're going to open for somebody in town. Epitaph. You want to know what Lynyrd Skynyrd sounds like if they'd grown up in Germany? This is it, Epitaph, Outside the Law. They have a couple other good albums, Epitaph, but this is the only one you really need. Eric Clapton, talk about only you need. I only need his first two solo albums. Eric Clapton, self-titled, and 461 Ocean Boulevard. I think he is a highly overrated guitarist. Slow Hand, you are too fucking slow for me, you're gone. Behind the Sun, this album I do like. Heavy Equipment by Euclid. I believe Chris Prophy turned me onto this album. Every Mother's Son, come on down to my boat, baby. Remember that song from the, oh man, what was that? That had to be late 60s. It's probably early 70s. What does it say here? Give me a year here. Give me a year here. They're not giving me a year. God damn it. Okay. Everly Brothers. Instant Party. You want to know why it's an instant party? Not only is it high fidelity, but look at this artwork. I mean, people do not spend this kind of money because that's die cut. Okay, you can see right through it. There's my middle finger to you. Do not spend this kind of money because this came out, I believe, 1960. No, they didn't have the budget back then. Everly Brothers. This is 1984. EB 84. That would be Everly Brothers 84 for the mentally challenged at home. Great song on there, On the Wings of a Nightingale. Paul McCartney wrote it. Explorers Club, Grand Hotel. My God, I think this is 2012. This is the best power pop album. I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm like, is it really truly power pop? Because a lot of it's kind of like 60s, sounds like 60s sitcom soundtracks, that kind of stuff too. But you know what? For that style of music, it's the best album of this century. Yes. Going to my grave with that. To Sing and Be Born Again by the Explorers Club again. And this is nothing but covers, but they do one of my favorite songs of all time. I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight by Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart. Oh man, I love that song. Explorers Club Rarities Volume 1. Once again, a lot of cover tunes. Hitching a Ride. And you got what else that's on here? Stormy. So, and then another Explorers Club album. And what's this one called? Oh, it's just a self-titled, but it's on a spiffy piece of mellow yellow vinyl. So there you go. I believe that was 61 pieces of vinyl, and I'm only getting rid of 3 of them. Oh man, that is not a good percentage, Steve. But you know what? Hopefully we'll do better in the Fs. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.